amigos and amigas. This is Gerta and Mrs. Purple on
Hi.
Planet Happy Pants. And is that a monster already?
Yes, you bet it is. I'm addicted,
Oh my
basically.
gosh. Kids, don't take example from her. It's basically just battery acid. Have some good old water like me.
That is just Propel, and you're
Right,
addicted.
right. This is just Propel, not sponsored. I think I dropped a can. Yeah, I have. I am addicted to Propel, and I have like 5 bottles just on my desk. How many bottles of Monster do you have?
Oh, like only 4 or 5.
Oh, surprising. Especially since it is 2 p.m. You don't need to be drinking Monster that
Come on,
late
it's
in the day.
basically the morning.
Right. Here, let me help your addiction. Here, I'm gonna throw you a Propel can. That's a
Thanks.
bottle. Sorry.
Come on, get
And
your
let's
get
get
your labels right.
started.
Yep.
I'm gonna scoot my chair in. Let's get started with some riddles, Miss Purple. You got your
Yeah.
brain ready?
Oh, I got my brain ready.
Let's go.
Once, Adam agreed to take part in a popular TV show. He had to crack logic puzzles and solve detective riddles to get $1 million. If only he knew at that moment where this decision would lead him. When the guy
Yeah.
arrived at the venue, a staff member put a blindfold over his eyes. After that, Adam was taken someplace and left alone. After waiting in silence for a couple of minutes, the guy pulls the
Yawny
blindfold off.
Yeah, I am
face.
yawning.
He's in a rather large room. There's nothing there except 4 doors.
Don't toss over
The guy
a monster.
feels something's
Don't.
wrong,
I'm
but he
kidding.
can't
You need
grasp
one,
what
though.
exactly. And suddenly, he realizes the ceiling is going down. He needs to get out of the room and fast. He examines the doors more closely. Aha! They all have notes that describe what's behind each of them. The first one, a lake full of piranhas. The second, a room where an avalanche will happen once he sets foot inside. The third, high voltage wires hanging above a wet floor. The fourth is a 15th floor room with only one window. Adam knows he needs to decide fast. He opens one door and jumps inside a moment before the ceiling crashes down. Luckily, it's a safe room. Which one is it?
Can we knock off the avalanche?
Yeah, it can knock off getting crushed
So
and
I'm
being eaten by
thinking the
fish.
4th door because I don't see how it's a problem if there's only one door and it's like the 34th floor.
Yeah, just go down the
Like,
elevator.
just go down the stairs.
hmm So we don't want to do like those two. What about like electricity? It's just gonna fry you like a
Yeah,
chicken.
like that is electrocuting you, and even if it doesn't, if you like decide to crawl under there, it's very slim that you're gonna make it out there. Like electrocution, especially since I have so much hair, it flies everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
fry
like,
like
I'm
a
gonna
chicken.
burn to a crisp.
Chicken
Yeah,
fried.
yum. How would you, if I was being cooked, how would you prepare me?
Everything
With
bagel.
everything bagel?
Yeah, you bet it.
Fair enough, fair enough. It like tastes good on like everything.
Mushrooms and like a potato, garlic, onion,
All
some salt.
right, Chef Purple.
Come on.
Y'all know you love to cook,
I do, I really do.
but I'm not a meal.
No, you be looking like a meal to me.
Oh, thanks. I don't know why I'm staring this way while talking to you, which is over
You're
here.
over there. I'm still standing on that side of the screen. We can't see each other.
Yeah, guys, we can't actually see each other. We're just assuming that
She's in
she's over
that
here.
direction.
She could be over here, and I could not know right now. You're over there, right?
I think I'm over here.
All right. Hopefully. All right, so
You
we're going for
better
the
be.
4th door, right?
Yeah, fourth door.
The guy picked room number 3. The wires don't touch the water on the floor, and there's some space left
Yeah.
between them and the ground. It means it's safe to crawl under the wires.
Fried chicken.
Adam makes it to the next room and finds a note with a task on it. A coin is put into an empty bottle, which is then plugged with a cork. How can you remove the coin without breaking the bottle or pulling the cork out? Adam doesn't need much time to get the coin out. What does he do?
you can't break the bottle and you can't remove the cork.
Is it like possible that the coin's not even in the bottle? And it's like underneath it in a way that looks like it's in the bottle?
That coin is clearly in the bottle. I think that technically breaking the bottle would be like shattering it. So maybe like if I take my pencil or probably not pencil, like a little knife, and just make a small crack in the bottle, and then like the tiny coin can come out. Just a small little hole in the bottle.
Yeah, as long as you don't
Technically
like
isn't breaking the bottle, right?
you don't shatter the bottle, technically it's not broken. Big brain, big brain.
Thanks. Let's get to it. We solved it in probably 10 seconds and not 7.
12, probably.
Mhm.
Adam pushes the cork into the bottle and shakes the coin out. His next task is to figure out who a criminal is. An elderly lady was walking in the park when a stranger grabbed her bag and hurried away. The woman told the police the man was wearing a coat, a hat, and a pair of glasses. He also had a mustache. The police officers ran in the direction the lady showed them. A bit further, they found the hat, coat, and glasses lying on the ground. They figured out the criminal could hide in the nearby cafe. Adam has a photo of 4 men, all of them cafe visitors. He needs to understand who took the bag from the elderly woman. He immediately points at one man, and his answer is correct. Which man is it?
First guy right here.
Yeah, that guy. Well, facial hair that could be possibly considered a mustache. And
Yeah, I don't see any other facial hair, so he's got to be the only guy. The only guy with facial hair, so the only guy who can be considered with this mustache.
yeah. You break something like a pen.
Yeah, I did. I think I did break the pencil.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
It can't be the man in a hat or the one wearing a coat. The criminal also got rid of his glasses. It means the man
Dang.
wanted by the police is the one on the right.
He's rip
He
his
has a
mustache
small
off then?
wound on his upper lip. Must
He
have
ripped
got
his
rid of his
mustache
fake
off?
mustache in a hurry.
Fake?
The riddle is solved and Adam can go further. Soon he finds out he has to act as a detective again. A
Yawn
famous
face.
artist nearly finished his new painting, but he had to leave for France. It was an urgent matter, and it kept the man in Paris for a week. When he returned, he discovered his work had been spoiled. Someone had spilled black paint all over it, and it happened recently because the paint was still fresh. The artist was furious. He invited his maid, gardener, and maintenance worker and questioned them. He said, "Someone spoiled my painting while I was away. Do you know anything about it?" "I never enter your studio without your permission," the maid said. The maintenance worker added, "We don't use black paint for any repairs in the house. I don't know who could do that." Gardner got angry. "I've been working for you for 15 years. Do you think I could do this to you?" All of them sounded sincere, but then who spoiled the painting?
What do you think?
I think it was the gardener guy here.
Oh, really? Why?
Because he doesn't have an alibi. Like, he's just like, oh, trust me, I would never do that for you or to you. And I don't trust it. I don't trust nobody. If you have no alibi, you cannot be trusted.
I think it's the gardener. Or I mean, the
You think
cleaning
it's
lady.
the cleaning lady?
Yeah, cleaning lady.
Because she says, oh, I don't go into your room without your permission. But, like, look how clean that room is.
She's clearly been through it at least once.
Okay. So you're going cleaning lady, I'm going gardener guy?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see who's right.
I'm gonna be right.
Being a smart guy, Adam realizes right away the one to blame is the maintenance worker.
Oh,
The
oh,
artist
wrong,
never
gosh.
mentioned the way the painting was spoiled.
Darn.
Since the
We
answer
were
is
both
correct,
wrong.
Adam can continue. He enters a narrow hall. There, on a small table, there's a glass of orange juice. It seems to be half full, but Adam has to figure out if it's really so. How can he do it without using any measuring tools or pouring any juice out of the glass?
They're an optimist.
Yeah, he says he's an optimist.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm an optimist. I know it's half full, it's not half empty, that's for sure.
Yeah. Optimist, not a pessimist.
Yeah, it probably is like the only answer I can think of because he can't pour anything out
Or measure it.
or measure it. So
Optimist.
he's an optimist
Not a
instead of a
pessimist.
pessimist. So he's got half full instead of half empty.
Adam tilts the glass until the juice is just touching the rim. The bottom of the glass isn't visible. So the guy concludes the glass is more than half full. If
How
a
are we
part of the
supposed to know
bottom
that?
was visible, it would mean the glass was less than half full. The next riddle Adam has to crack
I
goes like this.
Don't know.
A man is thinking about how fast his life is flying by. The day before yesterday, I was 34, and the next year, I'll be 37. The man hasn't made any mistakes in his calculations. Can you guess what day his birthday is? Adam spends 20 minutes trying to figure this puzzle out and succeeds. What is his answer?
What day was he born on?
It's
What day
so
was he born?
complicated.
Yesterday. Because he said the day before yesterday. So he
Yeah,
was
but
born yesterday.
how did he get to 37 then?
I don't know how he got to 37 because that would get him to like 36. But we only need to figure out what day he was born on. We don't have to figure out the logic of it.
No, we don't know. No, we don't have to figure out how his math works. We just have to figure out what day he's born on, which was yesterday.
Sorry,
Yawny
my bad.
face. Should probably take it like a Monster Energy, get you some good
I
energy.
don't know why I am yawning so much.
Your energy, give you some extra
But-
energy.
I know it has nothing to do with Propel, that's for sure.
Propel makes you sleepy and Monster makes you energized. Come on.
Yeah,
Pass over a
that's
little.
right. Monster Energizes you, Propel makes you tired. No, that's a horrible slogan. That's right. It wasn't a slogan. I just
slogan.
have bad grammar or English. So
Yeah.
let's just go on before I
Brain
make
not
another-
working. Alright.
So our
Born
answer is
yesterday.
he was born yesterday.
Yeah.
The man's birthday is on December 31st.
Oh, we were
He's
actually
thinking
supposed to
about
find
it on
the date.
January 1st. The day before his birthday, he was 34. The next day, he turned 35. A new year started the next day, and that year he's going to turn 36. And he will be 37 the following year. The riddle is solved,
Oh,
and
that logic
Adam is
made
allowed
absolutely
to
no sense
move
to
to
me.
the
How
next
about you?
room.
Neither did
In
that
the
to me.
middle, there's a large TV screen. Suddenly, it switches on. Adam sees two girls who are going down to a dark basement. No, 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 the guy whispers. That's how all horror movies start. And right he is. The door slams behind the girls' backs. It's so unexpected that Adam jumps in his seat.
How is that
The girls
unexpected,
scream.
though?
It was
Since the power's
expected,
out,
since it was
one
a
of them
horror movie,
switches on the
right?
flashlight on her phone. They see 3 doors. Something's moving behind the first one. Who's there? Adam can hear one girl whispering. Her voice is trembling. It turns out that the first door hides, oh no, several hungry zombies. A big fire's raging behind the second door. And if the girls open the third door, they'll see exposed live electrical wires. And then a voice tells Adam, you have to say which door they should choose. If you make a mistake, they won't survive. No pressure whatsoever. Luckily, Adam is smart enough to help the girls. Which door does he pick?
What door would you go through?
I would go through zombies.
Zombies? You go through the zombies?
Yeah, I got no brain. They don't want me.
That's fair enough. I also have no brains, so they wouldn't want me. But these people actually have brains, so they can't go through that way.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not fire, so wires?
Yeah, electrical wires. Since if he could go through them like electrically with water on the bottom and just crawl through, then they should be fine.
Yeah.
Especially since I don't see that many sparks.
Worked in
So-
that one.
Yeah, logic from the last one should work the logic of this one.
Yeah, actually.
Go, third door, even though we would go for the zombies. 'Cause
Yeah,
they don't want us anyway.
The third door. The power's out, and the wires are totally harmless. The next riddle Adam has to solve is a logic one. One wizard makes his prisoners choose between two doors. Behind one of them, there's an unfriendly dragon. Behind the other, a chest with gold. Pick the right door and you'll become a rich person and will be allowed to leave the castle. But if it's the wrong door, well, you aren't likely to survive. There are two signs on the doors. One always lies, the other is truthful. On the first door it's written, "The treasure is here. The dragon is in the next room." The other sign says, "The treasure and the dragon aren't in the same room." Where is the gold?
So logically, it's gonna be this door, right? Because it's actually saying a true statement. That one could be saying any kind of statement because we don't know.
Yeah. That one's true, and then the other one must be wrong.
Okay, so we're both going through that door.
Yeah. The right door.
All right, this was like the easiest one so far.
We finished the fastest.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get it wrong.
The chest with the treasure is in the second room. The second statement is true, which means the first one is false. Adam knows the show must go on, but where should he go next? The room he's in has 4 doors, one in each of its walls. After looking around, he notices a note in the corner. He picks it up and sees a strange inscription. After thinking for a while, he opens some application on his phone, looks at it, and leaves through one of the doors. What does the inscription mean, and what application is it?
What does the note even say?
Tuos? Tuos.
Tuos. I think it says Tuos. Yeah, you're right. It says Tuos. Maybe it's YouTube and just spelt weird. Maybe it's YouTube and I just can't see that.
Yeah, and he pulls up the YouTube app and it tells him which way to go.
Yeah. Yup. YouTube tells him which road to go through. And he lives. I not trust YouTube. No offense to YouTube. Just feel like the video wouldn't tell me the right, or I wouldn't understand which door. It'd be like the door on the right, and I go through the door on the left, and then I die.
Oh. YouTube?
Yeah, the answer is YouTube.
Adam turned the note upside down. Now it read south. Then he used a compass app on his phone to find out which door was leading to the south.
Well, YouTube wouldn't tell us anything. That's
The guy found himself facing the last challenge. It was another detective case. Ruth was moving home. While she was busy with boxes, someone took her laptop. The girl went over to her new neighbors. Perhaps one of them had seen something. Eric told her he had been staying at home with a high fever for the whole day. Emma said she didn't even know a new neighbor was coming. And Jonathan explained he just got home from his office. Who took Ruth's laptop?
I was not really paying attention for these two. All I know is that this guy said he just came home. But I feel like that's something that like a lot of people would say, and then like you could easily prove that they didn't. So I'm going with that guy.
Well, the other guys had pretty good alibis, so I'll go with that guy as well.
What were their alibis?
I don't
Oh
remember.
my gosh. They're like, oh yeah, these guys have pretty good alibis. Oh, I don't remember the alibis at all, actually.
Yeah, bad memory.
Going with third guy.
Piggybacking off you.
Yep, hopefully you're right. It sounds like something would be right. Johnny face.
Adam is an observant guy. He immediately noticed that Jonathan's car was covered with a thick layer of snow. The man lied. He wasn't at work. Finally, Adam gets back to the main hall. He's passed all the challenges and cracked all the riddles. Well, I guess he's about to become a millionaire. And waiting for him inside is the tax man. Oh boy.
The tax man.
How you pose for Instagram can tell a lot about you.
We do this one to see what our personality is be on Instagram,
Yeah.
even though neither one of us have Instagram.
No. Only have YouTube.
Alright, come for the next video where we do this random one. Alright, I think that is it for today. Thank you for joining me, Miss Purple.
Thanks for inviting me.
Alright, that's me all. Adios, amigos and amigas. This is Gerta and Mrs. Purple on Planet Happy Pants.
Adios, Earthlings.